everyone, my name is Grace and I am an art student. I was lucky enough to go to Belfast for 6 weeks to learn about the culture there and also their art. We flew into Dublin, then had a 2 hour bus ride into Belfast. It was quite a long time, but the flight there was a good one for being 8 hours. A lot of the sites we visited were cathedrals or castles, so a lot of really old but beautiful architecture. So it was a group of 20 students ranging from freshmen to juniors. Our college makes it so that anyone can go to study in Northern Ireland because all the classes we get are core classes, so it's actually really convenient. I actually signed up my first semester for my sophomore summer because I wanted to go study abroad and also get some of my core classes to make my regular semesters easier. I did kind of fill them up, but that means I got to fill them up with more art classes, so that's fun. And so that's kind of sort of how I went to two 6 week study abroad trips, 2 summers in a row. I only knew two people coming in, but honestly, it was such a great time to make new friends. We all worked together well and got to know each other.
Because of one term, the very definition of a gun is rifle. Just means on the inside of the barrel here, there is a wee thread that spins around.
Ta-da!
Yes!
Oh, everybody say hi.
Hi! There's a rainbow!
Look how pretty it is. The classes I took were Christian Formation, Integrated Humanities, and Irish Art and Culture. My favorite was Humanities just because the professor made it so fun and interesting. He packed it full of history about the Troubles and different cultural facts and actually some art references. It was such a solid class. Compared to my art classes last summer, these were a lot of research and paper writing. Really time consuming, that's for sure. But hey, what better place to do it than in Ireland? My brain doesn't read well. I get to I need to train it again to focus, because reading is a good skill and paying attention, that's also a good skill. Like, I can just read the words and not get anything, but I actually need to think and process things. I guess physical books are a lot easier than digital. I went to a coffee shop and worked in my bullet journal. I love that I've been able to keep this up and log my sleep and habits in it. I also use it as a brain dump or a sketchbook for random ideas I have because I try to keep this on me anytime I have a purse. Kinda do, kinda don't. Kind of 50-50. I do my best. But I got a really good chai and the vibes were so good at this coffee shop. I did some sketches of my surroundings and I want to do that more to get better at it.
They've met Prince William, they've met Princess Kate, they have met everybody. Harry and Meghan don't count.
The digicam is coming out.
We went to Giant's Causeway and it was gorgeous. It was quite a hike, but really beautiful. I didn't go all the way up because we were running low on time, and that would have been a lot more walking than I was up for. Just look how beautiful it was. The landscape and the ocean, it was 100% worth it. It's a little bit rainy, but you just get used to it in Ireland. One of the signature parts of Giant's Causeway are those like rocks that like kind of look like honeycombs in a sense. But yeah, the rocks are really slippery when it's wet, so you all had to be careful. We also went to Causeway's Coast and walked across this rope bridge to get to this view. It was sick. We could actually see Scotland way far in the distance. The place was so nice and peaceful. Bro, so some of my friends jumped into the water. I didn't because I'm really not a fan of water, especially freezing water. Proud of them for being brave enough to do it though. A lot of them were red when they came out from how cold it was. Anyways, while they were swimming, I just looked around and got to appreciate the landscape. Talked to a pretty cool girl at an ice cream stand too.
I'm going into city center and like around here first time by myself. Yeah, it's sprinkling per Ireland normal. Yeah, but my goals are to get sushi, get my ears pierced, well, my helix pierced, and then go see a movie. So it'll be a fun day for just me. So yeah.
Flip to a completely different day, I got to take photos at a really beautiful garden. It was so much fun, and I just got to hang out with friends, so that was awesome.
Oh wow, this is.
Okay, and a moment of appreciation for my horrendous shaky filming.
Wow, I'm so horrible at this.
How's it going?
Oh, it's not. I feel like I would hold it still better myself. I could do a little. Wow. Oh, that's very nice. Check it out.
What is happening? I love it. Hey, that's rude. You're going fast. I'm just. Hello, we're in London.
Hello.
I love London so much. I got to see 2 West End shows while here and just had a great time with my friends. I could so see me living here for a little bit. The National Art Gallery was so sick, and I could have spent hours there. I spent about like 30 minutes working on sketches. I felt like such an independent woman there, and if y'all ever have the chance to visit, I would 10 out of 10 recommend. Like, I just decided to walk to this one random design museum because I saw it was close to me on Google Maps, and I just went. It was free, and I looked around, and it was actually really cool. POV, very old iPhones. I think my first iPhone was an old hand-me-down iPhone 4. Let me know down in the comments what y'all's first phone was. Gosh, I just loved it here, and I wish I could have spent more than just 4 days there. Definitely a place I need to go back to. I am going to put this into the post office thingy. I don't know. But I wrote my family a little postcard and I painted it. This is my view out of the back of the manor that I was staying at for study abroad. So yeah, pretty cool. Gouache is hard. It's still a struggle, but I'm learning. I don't think I have the patience for all the layers that I gotta do, but practice, practice, practice. I ran into the mailman, so I didn't get to put it in the thing. That's okay. It was cool. He was a little chit-chatty. He heard my accent, like, oh, where are you from and stuff. And I told him I'm from Dallas, Texas, here, study abroad. He's like, oh, you gone to city center? And he's like giving me some pubs that I should go to. Irish culture. Yeah. Whoa. Okay, y'all, this was my one thing on my bucket list for Ireland, to get to print make. And I did. I went to Seacourt Print Workshop in Bangor and I got a tour and came back to do some letterpress. It was so much fun and I'm so happy I got to do it. Like, this was my first time ever doing it, so it's kind of not my best work, but I'll definitely like get to do it more second semester, my junior year. And this was like, honestly, any printmaking makes me happy, so I'm really lucky that I got to do this. Postcard number 2. I did it in gouache. This is a statue that like holds water in St. Patrick's Cathedral up in Armagh. Here's hoping that it makes it to the US. Well, that sums it up for my trip to Ireland. The 6 weeks were packed with so many trips and so much school, but honestly, it was really fun. It was really different from my trip to New Zealand, but I do feel like I got more independence here, so it was really cool to go into town by myself and talk to different people and just exist in Belfast. I made some incredible friends too. I came in barely knowing anyone and left with so many great friends. I definitely want to keep in touch with them these next 2 years and continue growing our friendships. For being one of the things that I was most worried about, I couldn't have asked for a better group of people. God has really blessed me with so many great opportunities for growth, education, and friendship, and I can't wait to see where He brings me next. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and follow along for more journeys that I have in the future. Now, I can't say whether they'll continue to bring me out of the country or just stay in the area of my college, but what I can say is that I'm going to continue learning and growing and living the life God has laid out for me. I will see you guys in the next one.
Last day in Lakeside. I guess last minutes in Lakeside. Kira. Hi.
We're so sad.
I know. This is the place that we stayed at for 6 weeks. Yeah. Goodbye, Lakeside. Bye, Lakeside. We love you.